Alright, since it's pouring rain outside, I had to do the heads inside. Got one cleaned, all the valves lapped, installed. Oh, that's good to go. Working on the other one now. Lapping the valves. Getting them to seat.
In the bathroom, because it's raining outside.
In the bathroom, because it's pouring the rain. Supposed to use a little wood tool, but this works way better. Alright, that's good. The little valve grinding compound. Put on the valve. Spin around there. Mates them together. Okay. Got the block out. And got the surfaces cleaned up pretty good. Gonna stick head gaskets on it and put the heads on it and torque them down. Probably get the intake on after I get the push rods and rockers and all that in, so that we can flip it over so lifters don't fall out to do the oil pan. But oh, the heads are in the back of the car. But she got them cleaned up and assembled and painted and ready to go on.
Yep.
So that's what we're gonna do. Try to get this motor buttoned up and done here in the next hour. You got that dowel right there. Oh, to get your shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it.
See that and slid right on perfect. That's, huh. I've never seen one do that.
Just because it was me.
Yeah, it's just that good, huh? There you go. Heads are set on. Now we just got to put the head bolts in, torque them all down, and do the rockers and push rods. But these are them super rusted out heads that were in terrible shape. Now they're all good to go. Ready for hot rod action. Alright, putting the thread sealer on the head bolts and dropping them down in the heads.
That's one of the medium ones, isn't it?
Yep, that goes in the corner. We'll put another coat on them heads. That first coat was just to keep them from surface rusting. Sweet. If she gets in, we'll torque them into place. Alright, she's doing her first sequence of torque on the head bolts. I'm going 35, then 50, then 70. But I was just explaining to her why we torque in threes. Give that bolt time to stretch.
Okie dokie.
You got them, all them?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Over the other side and start in the center just like you did on that side. Work your way out. When I was doing the big block, it called for 95 on a 2-bolt and 110 on a 4-bolt.
Damn.
I put that one up and got the old one, the bend bar one, and it was within 1 pound of accuracy. Wow. And that thing is older than I am. It's pretty cool. I like that thing. We built so many motors with that little like a bendy torque wrench. I don't know if any folks have ever seen the older style torque wrenches, but they got like a bar in the center and it's like pressure. Instead of clicking, you just pull it and hold it to where it needs to go. Suckers work good. We built a lot of motors that never flew apart with them. But alright, heads are torqued. Got to get some new nuts for the rockers because the old ones are just terrible. Freaking garbage. Another day.
Yep.
That's a wrap for today. Alright, all the lashes set. Flip it over, get the pan off. Put new gasket and stuff in it, seal it up, paint it all. And there she comes with the pan.
Yeah.
Alright, Carla is cleaning up the block, getting it ready for paint.
Hold it real tight with both hands and don't squeeze too hard, okay? Do not squeeze a button.
And I guess Layla's doing it now.
If it's too much, you just let off the button, okay? See? You gotta be careful. Okay. I'll hold it.
Pull the pan off. Got the pan clean over there. And everything is awesome. None of the rods are loose. None of the mains is loose. Solid as a rock. So, throw the gasket on, the pan on, throw some paint on it, and it'll be ready to go. That's wild though. I put this thing together so many years ago. New pan gaskets on. New front and rear seals. Pan is on. Everything is tight and sealed up, and now it's ready for paint. First coat of paint going on. There it is, painted, assembled, buttoned up, water pump on, timing tab on, ready to go in. You're gonna stop down the bottom of the hill and do a burnout. Do it in something that sounds good, please. Put gear in that sucker.
It's not as bad as the one-wheel burnouts that was up and down the driveway.
But anyway, here's the motor buttoned up and about ready to go in. I got the carb and stuff like that. Still got to put the water neck and plug these off. Once for water temperature and distributor and all them odds and ends and doodads and things. But for the most part, that's it. Bottom end was flawless.
Should be getting lowered down. Well, transmission hooked up to it and lowered down in to the car soon.
Yeah. But if we get it off there and get it on a different type of stand, we can put the flex plate and all that on it. Or just pick it up with the cherry picker and put the flex plate on it and put the converter and stuff in the tranny and then bolt the tranny up. But, alright, let's put it up. Alright, today is Friday, and let's see what today actually is. Today is Friday, June 14th, and I believe 12, 13, 14, yeah, I believe June 12th, Gina passed away, so we're fixing to get the cars ready, and tomorrow will be her memorial service and funeral and all that, so we're going to get these cars ready and send her off the right way. So I'm fixing the push button and fixing the wiring and putting the tail lights and stuff in on Dad's truck, getting the bed fixed, and we ain't got the metal and stuff in it yet, or the wood, but I'll mount that kill switch, and I got one tail light mounted. I got to put the exhaust on the 74 and put the street tires on it, and Cole's going to be bringing the S10. So it's one of them things, you know. Gina was the coolest. I mean, she was the hot rod queen. That was the coolest woman I've ever met. She was awesome. Tough and never give up and never had a bad word to say. But she fought cancer and lupus and for a very long time, but she ain't hurt no more. So we're gonna send her off the way we Skull style, the way she deserved to be sent off, and lots of noise and burnouts and people that loved her. So that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna, like Dad says, we're gonna shine them up and line them up. Ain't much for us to shine, but we will line up, that's for sure. So it'll be a hot rod train for her from the funeral home to where they're gonna lay her to rest, and me and Dad are pallbearers. Pretty awesome right there. It's really makes me feel good that they thought enough of us and to have us do something like that. It's pretty major. So she will be missed, but you got to keep on keeping on. And we're gonna make some noise for Gina. Anybody that watches all our videos, you've seen Gina in the videos and stuff time and time again. She's always at Super Chevy, and she had a little red S10. She learned to drive, and she got so bad with her movements and stuff that she couldn't drive no more, but she did a little bit there while she could. Loved drag racing, loved hot rods, loved animals, I mean, she loved everything. So, like I said, we're going to send her off the only way we know how. So, I'm going to get everything fixed, and we'll see you folks tomorrow. We'll do a video of all of it, and just like we did for Wayne Davis, and we did one for Randy, but it poured the rain at Randy's, and it just, I don't know, but so that's what we're going to do. Knock the pine needles off the back of 74 and clean everything up. So, that's what's happening. I got this thing, I got the starter stuff fixed. The starter wasn't working, it was losing voltage, and apparently the other day when Dad and Colton took the two-step out of it, one of the wires got pulled, and it was a small gauge wire anyway, so I rewired all that, rewired the starter. But check this out. See, a lot of people say tunnel rams are terrible, they're hard to start, they don't run right, they're just all around garbage. I don't know if any of y'all watched the video of how I built these carburetors and tuned them in on this combo, but see, they're just two little 600s. Y and high ram on a 355, 11.5 to 1 compression motor. But check this out. No pump shot, no patting the throttle. Carburetor is supposed to be done. That's the way it's on works right there. That's pretty cool. Now when it's cold outside, you gotta give them a little bit of gas, but that's how my 74 starts. I'll show you it here in a little bit. But I've seen some people commenting and typing like, well, tunnel rams are terrible. Tunnel rams are this. Tunnel ram will give you 40 to 50 horses on top of whatever you got now, if you got a cam and a gear and a converter or a 4-speed that'll support it. Now you stick one on a stock motor and it's terrible, but tune right, man, they're awesome. I just thought that was cool. I want to share it with everybody. No pump shot at all, you just push the button, fires right up. That's how you know your mixtures is right and everything's just right. Sweet. I made this to hold the on off switch, the main power switch. So run right down there, on off. Just made out of a piece of plate and welded with that little welder and ground down. I didn't have a hole saw, so I used a drill bit and just drilled a bunch of holes and knocked it out. Ain't perfect, but it'll work. Alright, so Dad's out here now. He's finishing up this. But I was looking at mine, going to put the street tires on, and seen a puddle under the rear end, and the pinion is out. Either the pinion nuts come loose, or something's broke, I would show you. I can't wobble it from where I'm at right now, but see the gap? It goes. So I told Dad if I have to put a 456 in it tonight, I will put a 456 in it tonight. If something's wrong with that one, but hopefully it's just loose and I just need to torque it back down. But 10 years? No, probably not 10. Well, no.
10 years.
It's been at least 7.
Yeah, 5 to 7 now.
Since the 488 went in it.
Maybe it's alright. Maybe it just worked loose. But
I think it worked loose.
it's still like so much because it's beat that damn seal off the hell.
Well, it'll just have to leak. I got some gear roll over there. I'll top it off and let it ride.
Does anything surprise you with us?
No.
I mean, nothing surprises us. It's just crazy as crazy. Trying to get this old heap to go to a funeral.
With the new bed. That's the old bed.
The new bed. Yeah, this is pretty bad, but this right here is nice to what you had on it.
Yeah. It looks good though. I like it.
It's beat old shit. It ain't.
Once it's painted, I wouldn't even paint it actually. I'll leave it like that.
It ain't nice, but no man. It's all got, so it'll haul something maybe. So that's all we need. All bag of cat shit in.
Exactly. All something. Let me check this thing real quick before it gets too late in the day. Alright. So something definitely happened. Pinion's got a bunch of slop. And Memo's up here supervising. Making sure we do the job right. Right, Memo?
Yeah, that's the reason I come up here. I was afraid you would get well underway and I wouldn't be able to tell you what to do.
Official word right there.
Do you see right there? Where the pinion has come out and hit the carrier.
I went to torque his damn nut down and it went to pull it and it was like, and it
Yeah.
just kind of rolled around. I was like, well, something ain't touching something, man.
Yeah, so
Sean Little, you ever seen anything like that?
8.5 10 bolt. Notorious for that, maybe.
So we had to make a corporate decision raise, and he got
Yeah.
a 456 back there, so I guess he
Yeah.
put a 456.
Jerry Stewart gave me a 456 probably 6 years ago. He says, I don't want it. I have no use for it. It's for 8.5 10 bolt. It's been laying around, so I'm going to swap this 48 out with a 456. So we can go see Gina tomorrow.
Right, for funeral.
Thrash is on.
All about the thrash. That's what I told Ma. I was like, if it's easy, we wouldn't be doing it. If it's smooth, shit, we ain't doing it.
Exactly. I could have had this done early this morning, but I had no idea it was like that.
The pressure always shows up.
Oh yeah, make or break. Who else out there is going to change a gear to go?
Huh?
Who else out there is going to change a gear just to go?
Huh? Nobody.
Exactly. Zeros.
Ain't nobody got a broke gear.
Yeah, but most people would be like, well, we'll park it and order a new one next month.
Most people would call it and wait on somebody to fix it, but no.
Most people are not goofy.
That's right. Well, I said we are goofy.
Go.
All right, crisis averted. We pulled it all out and fixed everything, and it's all back in now, and we're putting the cover back on, and Dad's putting the drive shaft in right now. So that'd be the quickest gear pull out, gear install I've ever done. That one was fast.
FST.
So now to continue on with my original plan of putting tires on it and putting mufflers back on.
We didn't even put a dial indicator on.
No, we don't have to.
There's the field.
See?
That's it, right there.
Right there. That's about 15.
Ah, it's 12 and 3/4.
All right. Let's get it cover back on all that stuff, and we'll tune back here in a minute. All right. Gear's done. Wheels is on. Exhaust is on. Truck is fixed finally. Started missing as soon as we fired it up. It was perfect, and then it started missing.
Full plugs, run through the plugs.
Making us work for it, man.
Huh?
Making us work for it.
Don't cause we love Gina. We wouldn't do it if no normal woman. Some things you just gotta do.
Exactly. Ultimate thrash.
Go.